Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the Outerhaven.net. This is Karl Smart here, coming from the realms of the Mace thing. This is part of my own personal little Twitch setup. Doing this for very specific reasons because there's a lot of people out there who have just seen the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer. Now, the thing is, with this trailer, it is being hit by Rockstar and the YouTube automation bots. You got to really make sure that it's all transformative, etc., etc. So the trailer has dropped. I want to get a bit of a reaction to it, so we're going to jump straight into that. Now, I have the video basically right down for a reason. You're not going to hear much of the actual source. It's more so just going to be the visual aspect at this point. It does have a very Florida vibe to it. It has a lot of things in here that I'm very skeptical about, performance-wise, and what's actually going to be seen in the game itself. We do see the protagonist and possibly a cohort. Don't know whether that means we're going to get co-op or not. It's a whole big thing. A lot of social media influence, as you can see on the screen right now. It is one of those things that is going to be very different. It is going to be very modern. It actually gives me a lot of Saints Row reboot vibes, which I am not a big fan of personally. I was not a fan of the Saints Row reboot. This seems to be doing the same type of thing, a lot of social commentary on modern ages with a lot of minorities and stuff like that, which is fair enough. You know, minorities do need a lot of time, a lot more time in the spotlight, and I'm more than happy to see that. We are getting a female protagonist as well, as you just saw in the shot there. And basically, game is coming out 2025, so it's been, 13, 14 years? What's another year and a bit? So I'm just going to sort of do a couple of little starts here. We do see our main protagonist. This is our main protagonist here. No problems with her being female. No problem with a female protagonist. We're in the realm of the 2020s, where female leads are becoming the norm. They are no longer the exception. They have become the norm. The Marvels is a thing, even though it didn't do that great in the box office. We're seeing Furiosa, the Mad Max film, coming out. We are seeing a lot more films with female leads in these more action-oriented roles. Yes, we've had them back in the 80s, but you know, now it's the resurgence and the focus of such characters. So obviously we're getting the just out of prison scenario, can't do anything, the world is nice and leisureful, as can be seen most of these areas. Plenty of sky highs. Looks like Florida Everglades to me. Possibly lots of animals. I doubt we're going to see with this shot here with the flamingos and this shot here with the people on the beach. I don't see this rendering in the way people believe it's going to render. It's one of those things where as powerful as the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox and modern PCs are, I don't see them rendering this type of scene easily and having it run consistently like 60 frames per second or something. I see boat races coming back from that shot. This is another one of those made for the trailer shots. I don't see this being something that is gonna happen, personally. I think that this is going to be one of those things where this is made specifically for the trailer using the trailer's rendering engine. Looks good. This is what I meant by the Saints Row vibes, is this particular area over here. But does give me a lot of Scarface vibes. I'm a big Scarface fan, so you know, gimme. Clubs. Looks like it's a possibility. That's, as you can see, it's a strip club. You got, you know, more ethnic style characters. You got the strips back, so it's very, very Vice City Still has that 80s vibe to it, but it feels more like something out of Scarface, more clubs. Lots of little islands I've noticed. And like this shot here sort of gives you that interest to see how the rendering engine has gone. We do see there is actually a visual difference here than even compared to Grand Theft Auto 5, which has been remastered, re-blown up, 4K, the whole 9 yards. This is a fresh game off the rendering engine, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. Vice showing us Vice City, a lot of stuff. It looks like it's going to be happening online, videos. That could be scenarios as well. This is another one of those sort of weird redneck American things. Cool. Dude does an elbow drop through a table. Cops still being a big thing. We've got our protagonist and her friend here. So obviously there'll still be things going on. Lots of big bits and pieces when it comes to gangs. Obviously, heists. You may get like little robberies and stuff that we can do around the way. And there's going to be a bit of a story to it, which is good. I prefer a good story. The one thing, I have no issues. Once again, have no issues with what's going on with the characters. Seems alright. I'm just getting a very Saints Row modern. I'm somebody who is sick of social commentary having to be shoved into every game, visual media. TV shows, comic books. I'm sick of social commentary. I just want good, fun games, and I hope that's what this is. I pray to Rockstar that you guys realize that pushing a social message is not going to win fans. That's what cost Saint Row everything. Went from being a great fun game to pushing a social message, and people hated it. Don't make that same mistake. Put the story and the characters first, put the message last. Please. But, that being said, we gotta wait till 2025 until this thing happens. Hopefully this video will get up on the YouTube. So from now until the game launches, basically we will be doing all coverage that we can for Grand Theft Auto 6 going forwards over at the Outerhaven.net, where you should be going every day for your news, views, reviews, everything that's on the planet. If it is geek, we cover it. Big things coming in 2024, so make sure, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, notifications, blah blah blah. You've heard it a million times from 1,000,001 YouTubers. I'm Karl Smart, here from the Outerhaven. I'm done. Goodbye. Peace!